you go.
Yeah. Look, remember we was down and broke, no place to go. Now we got business.
Welcome to Free Game Podcast, y'all. It's your boy Big Keith, man. We back for another episode, man. Got my boy Maya to the right, Coach Don to the left, man. Good change of scenery. You know, change of scenery is good. Change of scenery is good. It's more relaxed, more comfortable. We on some couches, man. So yeah, we got a lot to talk about today. We gonna start off with music. The music category today. We gonna talk about Lil Durk's album. His album has been trending for like the last 2-3 weeks since it's been released. Man, a lot of good things happening for the city of Chicago due to Durk dropping this album. A lot of people getting put on for that album. It's just beautiful. So we gonna start talking about it today. What y'all think about the album so far?
First of all, shout out Wings, man.
Shout out Wayne.
Wayne.
Barbecue. 55th.
Folks have like 3 plates already, bro.
Legend.
See his plate.
Joint gone.
But nah, this joint bustin'. We got the spicy shrimp fried rice or whatever.
Come on, you can't be FaceTime me, G.
What you
I know
doing?
that was.
It's all good, y'all, man. It's all good, man. It's the food, it's the shots. But yeah, I'm like shout out to Wayne's though. Shout out to Wayne's. It looked pretty good.
Shout out Wings.
I'll try it one day, but I already ate.
It's gone. Spicy rice, pepper, chicken. That's all you need.
Yeah.
But just to answer your question, kids. I mean, Durk album is, I think he entering the mode where he like really he know what he doing now. Like industry wise, music wise, I think he found his niche, he found his sound, and we know just like what Durk gonna come in and do. He gonna come in, sing on the hook, but now it's like at a different level. You know, the harmonizing, the melodic rap or whatever like that. I think it's at a way different level because Fool, he talking his shit on this one, 72-20, he taking it back to his roots, he say. And it's just that the whole album is just cold. Yeah. If me personally, I ain't like Durk. I ain't been liking Durk since till like what's the 2018, 2020. Cause what he dropped, what was the name of that album?
That album, Just Cause Y'all Waited Too.
Yeah, Just Cause Y'all Waited Too. Like that put me on to like really liking Durk. Cause at first, now I listen to the 52 bars and all that, 52 bars or, his other shit that he got, like singles or whatever. Everybody, go way back. You remember L's and things like that. Yeah. I really wasn't no Durk listener. But like, now it's just like I'll listen to some Durk. I'll put that in my playlist, and like this album is just really just like put him at like feel like ever since that Drake feature, folks at a superstar status now.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like Durk is transitioning from like he's not just a drill rapper, but he's actually an artist. And that's what this album basically this album Just Cause Y'all Waited Too, 72-20 and Just Cause Y'all Waited Too. Is basically saying that he is an artist. Like he's not just a drill rapper. He just not gonna talk about the same things over and over. He actually expand his category, talking about his life growing up in Chicago, the mistakes he made as far as his life in the streets, his life with India, all the things he done went through within the past couple years in the game. So what you think about it?
Yeah, it's cool. 868419. I feel like he did a great job as far as like marketing wise and like publicity, just putting it out there, the album. The feud with him and first of all, the whole, you can go back to like 6ix9ine, just like trolling with him. The beefing with NBA YoungBoy, he used that to his advantage and got paid off of it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Billboards, he put billboards down there in New Orleans. In NBA YoungBoy hometown for his album, and I think King Von as well. And then he like dared niggas to drop on his day. You know what I'm saying? I think he out. His album out. So the mix that NBA and the Baby did together. But then yeah, I mean, I think definitely since the Drake feature took him to the next level.
Yeah.
But then also with what he was doing with Lil Baby or the album they put out. You know what I'm saying?
Forgot about that one.
Like that took him to another level. But not only that, it's like he's gaining more fans. You know what I'm saying? And he taking drill and like doing something a little different with it. He said it on like one of his songs where he was like, man, it was like, oh yeah, you talk to these niggas souls, woo, all that type. He said, I want to do more than just like drill. Yeah. It's like I forgot what he said, but it's like a different type of drill. And that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Because you got New York got their drill. Yeah. You got the UK got their drill. Canada got their drill. Mm-hmm. So now it's time to create this new wave of, I won't say melodic rap because you got your raw waves.
It could be melodic. It's
like
melodic. I would say it's like melodic drill.
You probably just like a wild wave though.
It's like melodic drill. Like he's talking more of street stuff, but it's like he's singing.
Raw wave harmonizing like on everything.
Dirk do too though.
Who down there R&B singing? That's what the auto tune.
Dirk do too though.
Raw wave ain't using no auto.
That's true. It's slight auto. It's slight auto.
Raw wave.
He used slight auto. It's not like so. It's Dirk used what's called heavy auto. Pitch correction, all that stuff. Is because he real life is not a singer.
Right.
Raw wave, he uses auto tune, but it's like a small amount of it just to get it like rhythm wise. But he not using it heavily because he can sing naturally. So you'll hear more auto tune in Dirk than Raw wave because Raw wave is an actual singer. You feel me? But it's just it's a couple tracks where Raw wave dibble dabbled into the auto tune, but it's not heavy. It ain't heavily used as Dirk because he don't need it. He can get it to you raw. Just mix and master that joint good. It sounds great because he can sing for real. Like Dirk can't. He ain't no singer.
Right. But
it just sound good because he learned how to, just like most rappers, like like Future. Future not no singer, but he know how to use his voice on that auto tune, just like Dirk. Like that auto tune is what makes them know. You feel me? It took them a long time to get to where they get to. Like auto tune is something that you don't learn quick. It take years to learn like that, especially if you're not a singer. You basically learning how to sing and to use auto tune at the same time.
But I'll put Future, Dirk, and Raw Wave all in that category though.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they all.
I think Raw Wave in his own lane.
Yeah.
I put Future, Gunna, Thug, all them.
They all the same.
I'll put Raw Wave.
Gunna a little bit different.
Everything.
Gunna a little bit different, but he not that far off. But them guys, and especially Future made the transition now, but most of them are singing all the time now. When last time you heard Future rap? Since Dirty Sprite 2 or What a Time to Be Alive?
He was just rapping on Petty too. There was no harmonizing. It was straight rap. That's what I'm saying. Like everything Rod Wave put out,
I done heard him rap though.
Bad news. Like he holding the tune on everything.
But I didn't his songs with Rod Wave rapping too.
His song or a feature or something?
It'd be his song.
Yeah, it'd be his song.
Alright. Man, you got to drop on one. Let me know. Put me on. That Houston Letter, the Tombstone.
Cause the one that was just going crazy on TikTok. Sunday, Monday. Like he rapping on that one.
By your side?
Yeah, right by your side. Like he rapping on that one. He got some songs where he rapping. All them four that we just named, them all in the same category. I feel like.
Man, if y'all hear music in the background, man, my neighbors they getting busting.
Stupid.
Yeah.
You usually do this in the daytime.
Whoever this nigga.
She in the basement with it. She be having some decent playlists, but it's that Friday night.
I ain't gonna lie. She got a wide range of music. She went from playing Dirk 72 to playing Michael Jackson Beat It. I'm like, man, how you get that in the playlist? In the same, how you get that? You feel me? But overall, I think
Dirk is good for the soul.
Yeah, I think this Durk album is a really good album. Almost no skips for me. He had like maybe three to four songs that I didn't like, but most of all I like them all. Favorite song on that? My favorite song probably had to be I think it's called Difference.
Differences.
Differences with Summer Walker. That boy, he was singing. Differences. Killing him. He was singing, boy. That boy was hitting them notes. So I really felt that he was really singing that song for his girl for sure. So it's like that's a good one though. What's y'all favorite song on that?
Probably No Interviews.
No Interviews.
No Interviews, probably mine. The song I always come back to, and I think that's just the song was like it's versatile. Like you know, he rapping, he singing, he doing a little bit of everything on there. It's just like that's dirt.
And it's making sense. Like
Yeah.
he ain't just putting words together that rhyme. He actually speaks.
Right, he talking about his pain, talking about really like no interview, like he ain't really trying to do that.
All doing the drugs.
Yeah, doing the drugs and all that, like that's dirt. So I fuck with No Interview. No Interview is probably my favorite song on there.
I probably have to go with What Happened to Virgil.
What happened to Virgil?
Just because it's
Got
catchy.
the Dragon Ball Z sound effects in that
And
joint.
it's just paying homage to Virgil. Rest in peace, Virgil, man. Chicago legend. International legend, you know what I'm saying? He took this whole fashion world to a whole nother level. So, yeah, paying homage to a big dog. I like that. So, it's just catchy.
You know what they were saying? It actually went viral so greatly that somebody was saying that that the lyrics don't make no sense at all. It just sound good.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, what happened to Virgil?
No, not the hook. The hook is good. They talking about the
Oh,
verse.
the lyrics that go with it, yeah.
So it was like, what do you say? He was saying something about he ain't go to the doctor till he was 12. I was talking to my TT. It was a lot going on in his verse, and then Gunna, they said Gunna just came in with a random verse.
Yeah,
Like
he's
he's
a-
talking. He talks. It's a RP Prince plus some purple, all type of stuff. I'm like, what that got to do with verse?
What's up, purple?
What this got to do with verse? But it's just such a catchy song. It's definitely a good trending song that's going out there.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely shout out to when I mentioned earlier that he putting people on. He got a lookalike out there. He got a lookalike.
Perkio.
He just dropped this video called Blocklist. And he had Perkio in there, and then he had another model in there that looked like that was supposed to mimic India. And in the video, like the man looking just like Durk. Like
he didn't get famous. He didn't put him
on. Like
He's not from America either, though.
Yeah, nah,
he from the UK or
something like that.
Toronto or something.
And it said
he got dreads.
The gold dreads and everything, and it's like in the video, India smacking Durk with a glass bottle and stuff like that. I'm like, dang, I hope that ain't really happening in real life. Like,
that's like an extra thick India.
BBW. Yeah, shorty, I was like India thick, but she shorty ass.
I didn't even peep that was an India clone too.
Yeah.
And just so by the way, y'all, if we looking at this playing game too in the background, Cavs and ATL going at it. We gonna get into our other episode. We gonna get into some NBA predictions and shit. But
you're right, she is switching the playlist up.
She's switching it up. Like she went to every genre except for country. Now she plays some country. I might have to go down there.
So what y'all think? 7220. Y'all think this like his best album that he put out? Is this really like his best album? Keith said no skips. I think it's a couple of like skips.
I said about four. Four I didn't like, but most likely like if I go to that album and just press play, I'll listen to most of those songs. Like most of those songs will get played in the car. Like I feel like out of 10, I give it a good 8.5.
Do y'all think it's better than his last two albums? Just because y'all waited too. And what was the other one called?
Love Songs for the Streets.
Love Songs for the Streets.
The Voice.
Oh yeah,
The Voice.
The Voice was
Yeah,
an
The
album.
Voice.
See now, The Voice was to me wasn't really an album that was supposed. It's like he was gonna get on or anything like that, make noise. I feel like he just dropped The Voice right after Von died, and so he was just. I feel like he's just giving the streets some music. They're like, damn, what you doing? Like, you know, Von just died. What's going on? Like, you gonna give us some music? And he's like, yeah, here go The Voice. You feel me? It wasn't really no strategy behind it.
Did he announce that before Von died though? I think.
I'm not
I
sure.
think so.
Yeah, I
Like,
think-
kind of like
yeah.
doing some promo.
Yeah, but it is like when it came out, it didn't make too much noise on that.
It did.
It like, I mean, you got, you know, Death Ain't Easy. I guess what? I think Backdoor was on there maybe. Close that back door, get like my homie. I mean, like, he had some okay songs on there, but this is like far as like this album is like what everybody is listening to right now. Nah, like I wouldn't drop like 7220. He was trying to drop this album the same time as Kanye. That's how confident he was in this album. Like, when you that confident in this album, you know you got some hits. But anything else besides that, it wasn't really going like that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, you know, the voice wasn't it. But when he came back, just cause y'all with it too, it was a good time for when he dropped that song, dropped that album.
That
Like,
one got some
whole-
bops on there too.
That whole album was pretty good. Everybody was listening to that album. Who really listened to hip hop know that album was a good album. So he did pretty good. But 7220 took the cake. Yeah, it took the cake for
So
me.
you saying that's the best album for Durk?
That's the best album. Yeah, to me that's the best album. He got everything you need. Like he's speaking facts on most songs. You know, it's like real deep conscious stuff. It ain't no. You feel like it ain't no gimmick. It's like this is real street stuff.
Sound to the Streets 3 was decent. He had a bunch of hits on there.
Sound to the Streets 3.
Like The Neighborhood Heroes, Scrub, The India Part 2, Homebody,
You did have
Downfall.
you did have some hits on there. But it's like,
This might be his best work.
what about the replay value? Would you replay that album right now before 7220 in the near future? Like, give it to right now. It's April. Would you play that album in the summertime opposed to 7220?
Some tracks off of there, yeah. Probably not
Not
the
the
whole
album.
time.
She'll want the whole album on 7220 in the summer because that album good. Well, that's what it is. Like, it can be wintertime right now. Wintertime 2022.
I mean,
7220.
I ain't gonna kid you. I'm not finna sit here and just be bumping the whole Durk album.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my tools and shoes up out of there.
Yeah, you gotta let him breathe. Cause
I
can't-
still listen to Gas and Mud.
Hey,
Like I'll throw that on before half of the show. Just because it's just simple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey,
Mm.
no gang banging, no just straight good music. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
I mean, for me, honestly, I think this is Durk's, Forest Hill Drive or Take Care or, those albums that everybody's gonna know that person for. Like 7220, this is what he's gonna be known for. I feel like
It separates him.
Yeah, it separates him. Like he gonna be like that makes him a superstar album. This is superstar album.
And he been in the game for a minute.
Yeah, he been in the game for a
He had his
minute, but
ups
like.
and downs.
Chicago, you always gonna have that Chicago love, but it's just like nationally across the United States and even maybe even globally now, because even with Perkio wanted to look like him and things like that, like I feel like
I
now
don't think he wanted to. People just saying you Durk. You look like Durk.
he was on TikTok. He embraced that and started. Because he didn't have them locks before or whatever, them braids or whatever before.
No, he didn't.
He had the low cut.
man,
He niggas say he look like Durk. He said, all right, let me go ahead and get these braids or whatever, these twists.
Did y'all check out the post with like the best ever anywhere from Chicago?
The best ever
was it
Like
Chicago Bulls
artists.
jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Saw that.
it's
I,
Polo, Kanye,
Cole Bennett.
all
Lil Durk,
types of.
Kanye. I think Duck should have been on there.
they should have threw Duck on that.
Yeah.
Like,
Did they have Herb on it?
Yeah, Herb
Yeah,
on there.
Herb.
Because I seen Lil Big.
Yeah, Herb, Vaughn, Kanye.
But I don't know. I say the album. I don't know his best. It's a tie for me. 7220, and just because y'all with it too though. I think it's a tie for me Cause honestly, three-headed goat, viral moment. You know, them all these, and it's probably it's way more that I'm not naming. Them songs that got us through the pandemic, so we ain't had no choice but to listen to that.
Yeah, that was a good time to drop that album.
Yeah, so it's like it was a good time, like you said, and we had no choice but to listen to music. And it was just like everybody was kind of dropping music, and it was just like you listening to it. I'm like, hold on, Dirk. I think I fucks with you now. It's like I think I fucks with you. So it's like, yeah, I think it's time for me. I think it's time for me. I agree with you though, Keys. The voice, I don't know what it was. It's just the timing. The timing was off for that. It was just like, this is not time for this album, G. And then,
Well, I think he just steady be dropping stuff.
you know,
Like,
that's every
album.
hood rapper now though.
Like he need to like some of these stuff could be like EPs or just like straight singles.
Yeah, that should have been.
Kind of like really owning the artmanship of dropping an album and then man they playing Montel. This is how we do it. This is how.
That shit going
done. They
stupid.
said, I thought we gone. Hell no, we right back.
She gotta get some water.
So you can go on a real tour with your joint, like a Cole or a Kendrick or a Kanye, to really like separate yourself. You know what I'm saying?
This the album though.
This how Master P and them, no limit to be dropping album. Every week they dropping that album. Like,
Yeah.
he didn't drop like 7 albums in like 4 years.
This how you keep him speaking though.
I mean,
You could drop singles for that.
I think
Chief
it's,
Keef don't even drop. He just drops singles to stay relevant.
I think it's a borderline now between this generation and what you said, the Kanyes and the Coles.
But no other artist is dropping albums like that. Like NBA ain't dropping albums like
That's
that.
Hell yeah, he about to drop another album.
But he probably ain't dropped as many as he went to jail, but he ain't dropping.
This
He
like
dropping
his third
like he
album in
dropping
like
like
3
3
months.
albums in a year.
But you gotta think where Dirk coming from though. After he got that Drake feature, which is a very key moment in his career, you gotta keep feeling it. You gotta keep feeling that. You gotta keep like let me keep giving people what they
But he
want.
been had a feature with Drake.
Where?
He had, where it was on that at the top. It's just us, nigga. There's Drake on there.
That's that French Montana song.
No, that was Lil Reese song, but they took
Drake
Reese
was on
off
there?
on there and put and was it at the top?
I don't think Drake was on there.
No, so one of the singles Lil Reese did,
Uh-huh.
he had Drake and somebody else.
Right.
No, I take that back.
Yeah.
Kanye hopped on a Reese song and basically took Reese off and put like all good music artists on there.
Yeah, you
Then
talking
Drake
about
hopped on a did a feature with Lil Reese, and I believe
Drake. Reese got a song with Dirk. With Drake.
What's it called?
Fact check
I ain't
that.
never heard that one. I ain't never heard that. And even if it did, it ain't go nowhere.
it got him a deal.
This Dirk first album he featured with Drake though.
Like, this is Dirk's first feature.
And y'all heard the story about it though. He's like basically last minute. He's like,
Yeah, it's us. Drake and he had Drake and Rick Ross on there.
was Dirk on there?
Yeah, Reese, Dirk, and Drake, Rick Ross.
Bless me. Thank you. That's a different. It's different when
That
it's
was
your
9
song.
years ago. No, I'm wrong. It wasn't Dirk. It's my bad. It's Reese. It's Reese, Drake, and Ross.
Oh, okay.
How many shots you had?
Enough. You had
One. Might need another. Get something left.
Yeah, we'll have our bottle girl serve you in a second.
Thank you.
Shout out to our bottle girl.
Woo!
Felicia with free game. The game is free. Triac.
But yeah, man.
We was talking about
Oh yeah,
features.
him dropping his albums and things like that. I think You know, cause you know Gucci, Wayne used to do stuff like that. They used to drop
Mixtapes.
Yeah, but it's different now. You know, ain't nobody
They dropped
really.
They dropped so many. I can't feel
Mixtapes are
my
literally
faces.
albums now, though. Literally, they just don't call them albums because they, I don't know.
I forget what the whole reason that you do a mixtape. Mostly probably because like if you're in a record deal or something like that, like the label can't get paid off the mixtape, but they get money off the
merch,
off the album. Artists really get paid off like merch and
the shows.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, you know, when people if you dropping some type of anything that's like 7 songs or more, I feel like that's an album at that point.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
7 songs or more, that's pretty much an album.
No, some songs is 7 is still EPs.
7 songs or more?
No, 7 songs more. Yeah. My bad.
Need some water? I need some juice.
I'm good.
But man. This overall, we all can agree that this is a very great album.
I got one more question before we close out. So, you know, when we talked about 7220 being Durk's basically shining moment, what do y'all think this rank him above, you know, in Chicago artists and just like nationally with on the United States with rap artists now? Like, is he the best Chicago artist now? Because at first, you know, they was talking about Polo G. He was in tied with her for a little bit. And, you know, we know Keith was the OG or whatever. Now, is Durk the best Chicago artist? And, two, like, what are y'all seeing with, like, the Drakes or the Travis Scotts, the Gunners and things like that? What does he rank? Like, is he lower tier, mid tier, top tier now?
Definitely not the best Chicago artist. Not yet.
Who you think the best Chicago?
Yay.
Yeah.
I mean, not counting Ye.
Well, say the best
like,
Chicago drill artist or something like that.
Oh yeah, best Chicago drill
I
artist.
mean, because you talking about R. Kelly's still a better artist than all of them niggas. Yeah.
Best Chicago drill or best young Chicago artist in this generation.
I'll give him that ghost stamp right now
So
for his era when he came out. But like for like Baby Gunna, they just really coming in the game, and they surpassed him.
Yeah.
You think Gunna surpassed Durk?
For sure.
I don't know. Some niggas that might think differently.
I mean, we talking. What we talking?
I would say Lil Baby.
Show?
Lil Baby has surpassed Durk quickly, way quicker than the amount of work Lil Durk put in. As far as like Gunna, Gunna definitely up there. I would say Gunna and Durk could be on the same level. You feel me? Most people probably bump Durk before Gunna.
I ain't gonna lie though. I think Durk probably, not me personally, but I'm just thinking like with fans wise and you know what people are listening to. I put Durk and Baby tied.
Tied?
Yeah, I think.
He even said it.
I know what he said, but just
interview.
based off fans and what people listening to nowadays,
He be going crazy for Baby.
they be going crazy for Durk now.
I mean, they're going
bro.
crazy for Durk, but Baby, nah.
If we talking about the best, okay, like
I mean global.
I'm gonna say top 5 artists, top 5 young artists right now,
30 and under.
30 and under. Durk gonna be in that conversation.
He gonna be in that conversation.
He gonna be top. He gonna be in that 5.
Maybe gonna be number 1 though.
And Durk gonna probably be number 2.
All right,
Nope,
so
NBA young boy.
net worth wise,
Yeah, okay.
net worth
NBA
wise,
Yeah.
Lil Baby at 6 mil right now. Durk at 3. Gunna at 4. Durk been in the game like 12 years.
And that's their net worth.
Supposedly, that's their net worth. He got him by 3, but
It's
Lil Baby definitely then took the escalator route.
It's different though, bro, because Durk ain't have a young thug or nothing like pushing him or to put him on like that. Gunna signed the YSL under Young Thug. Baby was in the stool with Young Thug before he even got signed. This nigga was paying
He
him.
just threw with everybody. Said that's how he met him, and from gambling and stuff. That's how Durk met him.
It was easier for Lil Baby to get on. Like you just
They
thought-
That's why I said it's a
they
little bit
begged him
more
to
easy.
rap.
Yeah.
Sure.
so that it's easier for him to get put on.
Now, don't get me wrong. What I will say is this. I hear what y'all saying. What I would say is, considering what Chicago is, what it means to drill rap, our artists haven't fully capitalized off they proper due. Like Polo G probably have, but he haven't been in the game long. But he's came in and shook the right hands and made the right deals
Yeah,
to go to that next level.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even Juice World.
He in a different atmosphere.
But I'm saying he's from Chicago.
Yeah.
No connections really.
Yeah,
I mean,
baby.
He had Bibby, but
had Bibby.
at this point in time, Durk probably was a higher artist than him.
Yeah. Well, you know, and
But the artist that he was connected to, you see what I'm saying? Took him
Yeah.
to that next level.
it's all about who you know and not what you know.
Cause that man did instantly did a whole album with Future, Juice WRLD,
yeah.
and next thing you know, he on a European tour.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like we gone.
Or the World on Drugs. The World on Drugs. That was a good little album.
Ain't no niggas just coming out. Like once that record dropped, then you just boom.
They
Whole album with Future.
Yeah, that's different.
That's what I
That's
said.
different.
That's what I was saying earlier though. When Durk got that feature with Drake, boom, he took off. Skyrocket.
I would definitely say
Skyrocket.
Juice would have had it. Vaughn was on his way.
To what?
I think to like surpassing Durk.
Durk, I would say Vaughn had a wave where it was very trendy, like a Coi Leray, like Coi Leray.
I won't. That's disrespectful.
No, that's not. Like they both trendy.
Yeah, but like
Vaughn was a trend. He was a true trendsetter.
no, he wasn't a trend.
He wasn't a trendsetter.
He's a trendsetter, not a trend.
Why would you?
But
I'm
I'm saying
just
like,
curious.
Trends
though.
fade out.
but I'm
I
saying
gotta-
so you.
I'm saying like if he wouldn't have passed, I feel like he would still be dropping music. Like
Yeah, he still.
I'm curious though. Why you say Coi Leray is like a trendsetter? What trends has she?
no, he said she a trend.
No, I'm saying she a trendsetter. She is a trendsetter. The hairstyle, all the girls rocking that hairstyle, doing all these dances on TikTok. She been starting all that stuff. She been starting a lot of that stuff, bro.
I don't think she was been doing dance on TikTok. People been doing dance, doing talent.
No, I'm talking about the dances she do. She do them on TikTok, and the women mimic those dances. The hairstyle, the braids in the front and to the back to the side. She started that look. She be doing that. You feel? Y'all gotta give these women these props, man. Y'all don't be giving these women.
What was her first
man.
track she dropped? Her first single was
No More Parties.
No More Parties. That took off. That was on all TikTok, all them dances. She started that dance. That was what, 2 years?
She started to dance or somebody else started to dance.
I don't know.
I don't
That
know.
Coi
I think
Leray
so.
shaky, man. That's shaky.
But I
She
still
ain't
give
shaky. I mean,
I'm giving her.
she did it
props.
without
You
like
feel
her father's influence.
me? She ain't had no. She
Even
ain't had
though her
no.
father
I'm
is
just
like
saying,
a
just to
rap
call her a
mogul.
trendsetter, I don't think
Yeah,
like
she's a trendsetter.
trendsetter.
She might low key be a
She a
trendsetter.
trendsetter. From the
For
clothes,
like,
the little petite clothes, the way she.
I would say
show
she a
herself.
trendsetter in the fact that it's like she's not some like
She's not your everyday
she
woman rapper.
ain't going to get a butt job or a boob job. She's
just
embracing her little petiteness that she have,
It's natural. It's natural women in the game, though.
but they bigger than her.
She just the one that's in that motherfucker, shaking that motherfucker.
But she
shaking.
little with it.
Right, it ain't too many little rappers that are women shaking ass.
Or they told her like go get some booty implants or go get some.
I don't know if that's a trendsetter though. She just
But it's different.
It's different.
That's
It
a trend.
ain't-
But
it's
being
not
different is a
trend,
trend, though. If everybody catching on to it,
She's
that's
like
a trend.
tomboy, sexy, fly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Have fun.
It's not too many rappers women rappers that's doing
She
that.
got dirt in that joint. You know what I'm saying? So.
You feel me?
Y'all like it, I love it, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
y'all
what
gotta
we like is
y'all
what we
gotta,
like.
y'all gotta get these female rappers.
She's
they
still
props.
here. She got like what, 2 years in the game, or year 2 in the
It's
game?
not
Yes.
saying we're not saying we're not giving women they
But that's
proper
it.
due, but I
And
wouldn't
that's what I'm
say
saying
she a
with Vaughn
trendsetter.
though too. Vaughn was a trendsetter. The black and blonde mix max locks. That's a trend. Ain't nobody wasn't doing that till he did it. That's a trend right there.
How about XX?
No, he was doing.
He
He was
half.
doing all.
He
He was
half.
half. He was doing half.
That's still the
That's
same.
a trend.
Still the same thing.
No, it's not.
If you do 1, 2.
He do it. He did one side blonde, the other side is black. Okay, that's one
did-
style.
Man, them
And then he
dancing
doing-
niggas been doing that,
And
man.
then he doing individual.
Silence word.
Didn't Dirk had the little?
I think at first he did start.
He
Yeah,
only
it
he only
is.
had that one, and then Vaughn said, "All right, I'm gonna get it all over," and then that's when everybody else like, "Oh, I'm gonna get it all over too."
I don't know.
That's-
man. I don't
is
know
that
if
not
he
a
can just
trendsetter?
all-
Is that out of trend?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Hey, drop it in the comments, man.
I would say like he a
Drop it in the comments.
trendsetter and
Trendsetters like
staying
keep
true
dropping.
to like he made like O Block famous.
Trend is
Like,
like saying you're not from
internationally.
63rd, we not from 63rd. Everybody don't want to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
from 63rd, and they not
Like
from
that.
Chicago.
Like, he made O Block famous. Like he took a meal and broke it down in the middle of the projects with his niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's trend.
Like that. Like
So
he was
having
bringing Quando
having a-
Rondo and
having
them
a
all in.
hairstyle, that lifestyle that he walks, that's not a trend either. People mimic rap dudes all the time. The way he walks,
Yeah,
the way
they
he
culture
talk.
vultures, but
Right, being a culture vulture is you following the trend.
nah, that's different though.
It could be all types of
Look,
trends. So I
that's a
agree with
trend.
you on that, but
To me, that's a trend.
I wouldn't say it's
nobody
as
rocking that hairstyle till he did.
I wouldn't say it's as impactful as other hairstyles we've seen though. We done seen a whole different like the juice cut, or even like we just talked about X Tentaciones. Like those are hairstyles that made major impact trendsetting. You might see Vaughn with his joint. You might see like what 2 or 3 people with that hairstyle. You don't see a lot of people with that hairstyle.
I see a couple people with that hairstyle.
A couple. What's a couple though?
I see like within the last month, I seen like 6 people.
When Juice Cut came out, how many niggas had Juice Cut though? That's what I'm saying. It's levels to that. It's like
He ain't had that much time. He was only really in the rap game for like a full year. Like really in the rap game.
it's still
Like,
niggas
yeah.
rocking that half like X though. Still niggas doing that.
He was just a bigger trender. Bigger trender.
If anything,
He
X
was
started all that
X
because
was-
that rapper
X
doing.
was a way bigger influencer than Vaughn. That's obvious. But it's just Vaughn didn't have his moment. He died. He died sooner than what he could have. He didn't even have the right connections to be even compared to X. Like he still was a hood rapper coming out of O Block, getting signed to like working with Durk. He wasn't like Durk still was getting on shit.
Mhm.
But X like he had a major label behind him. So if they say, yeah, bro, that half look, oh, we finna make that go viral. He got somebody. Vaughn ain't had nobody to push him like that. He gone. He ain't had no time. He was really only in this game for like a year,
But
2. Like even
would
Juice,
it- would
Juice
it-
had a major label push that emotional rap. He had somebody to push that to make him a bigger trend. Vaughn ain't had that.
I wouldn't say, I don't know, bro. I don't think trends is going off like somebody pushing that. You push that.
Yeah.
Nobody else pushed that
the
but
label,
you.
The label, they help you push that.
They help you push it, but it's already hot before you did it.
Yeah, it is
So,
hot.
so I'm
So
saying, I don't,
Vaughn doing what he do was hot. But who pushing it after you make it hot? You feel me? What's pushing him?
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like I don't think it was that hot to begin with, though. That's what I'm getting at.
So you saying he just wasn't a trendsetter? That's the main.
he's a
That's
trendsetter, just not for that.
Yeah, probably just not for that.
hey, everybody got their different opinions, man. That's just life. We all come to disagree. We agree to disagree, but I feel like folks was that's just what he was for his short amount of time on there. Y'all say he wasn't, but it is. That is. Hey, drop it in the comments, man. Let me know. Do y'all think Vaughn was a trendsetter based off his hairstyles, his mannerisms? How far did it go? How big was it? You feel me? Is it comparable to the Juice WRLDs, the X, Tentacion? What do y'all think? Drop that in the comments. Drop that on.
You might be right, man. They calling it the King Von hairstyle. It might be a trend with that. Durk only had one dread that was gold.
He only had one.
Yeah, I guess King Von said, I'm just going.
I'm gonna just do it all over. I'm gonna take that same look. You know what I mean?
So
To each his own, man. But nah, this.
You thought about it?
Huh?
You thought about it?
Thought about what?
Doing the King Von.
Nah. Nah, that ain't me. But nah, this is good, man.
I would, but ain't nothing up there.
You know they got hair implants.
Nah, bro.
I seen
I'm from
somebody.
Chicago.
I seen somebody do like a little. You feel me?
Grand Crossing. 75th, 79th Street.
So if you had the opportunity to get waves, you wouldn't get them.
So it, dog. If it don't grow back by itself.
But they make it look so natural though.
No.
You gonna do it one time?
No. If I was an actor in a movie, yeah. But just for me to be out about in the club, knowing I'm cool, hell no, man. Real niggas don't do that. I ain't Fetty Wap.
Oh, he did that?
Yeah, Fetty Wap had no hair one day, nigga. He had long ass dreads.
Well, he had weave extensions, whatever.
Right, I'm cool.
So it's 6ix9ine, his stuff extensions too?
I think at one point in time it was.
Would you do the Tory Lanez? You wouldn't. So if you had, say,
Only how I would do something with my hair like that if I'm an actor and it's full role.
So you like, fuck it, it is what it is.
So you gotta get paid to do that. That's what you're trying to say.
That's food, G.
I'm just saying,
know
no.
me.
What if like Tory, he got actual implants, like his joint growing back.
Man, he still got the ball spot, bro. He still like LeBron James from the back. He said he got alopecia. He got the Jada Pinkett alopecia. Everybody got alopecia though.
But yeah, man, that was it's a good topic, man. Let us know what y'all think about that Durk album, man.
Perkio.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Free game. The game is free.
The game is
Bitch! Y'all want to hear that, did y'all? We out.